Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play the Outer Worlds, you guys. And we will be continue through this station. We are gonna need to do one thing, and that is slow time. I don't care about teammates, right? They can just, I don't know, pass through somehow. Yeah, ladies, do as you wish. But they get teleported. They get lucky. I need to do work, they get lucky.
Restore my life or avenge my death.
Oh wait a tick, they died. Okay, sorry, they died. Wait, anyways, I don't know what happened to them. They are not dead. Maybe they are undead. I'm sorry, I'm sometimes straying away mentally. That is just my mental weirdness. But guys, if
my analysis, neither of our parties has enough goodwill with the other to proceed directly to an alliance. A swift end to the war is highly improbable.
You had to run a quaint predictive model to come to that conclusion? Did your numbers give any insight?
If you do enjoy this content, give me a subscription. Subscribe, it's free, and give me a thumbs up, maybe.
This unit welcomes you to the utility atrium. My records do not indicate that any authorized personnel remain aboard the station. But I am programmed to exchange wares for monetary compensation for whosoever seeks it.
The station has been decommissioned for decades. Why are you still here?
Searching my records. Ah, yes. The explanation given by Mechanist DeSoto was as follows. I need someone to have eyes on my explosive friends. But I do not have eyes.
Alright.
This sector's long-departed personnel seem to make good use of these.
Wait a tick, the helmet. The black hat. I wonder, is that worth it? Gain increased critical chance against automax if hacking is unlocked. I think not bad, actually.
Let's have a look around. See if there's anything that will help us create more mayhem.
Yes, you may. Yes, you may. Okay, let's have a look. From Provost Iglesias' really important announcement. I recommend you for seeking clarification on the decommission process. A wise subject is wise to ask questions. We are to package any item in the utility repository that is not deprecated and ready it for export. The majority of the Veranite mines specifically are to be shipped to Cloister to bolster maintenance on the archive. However, several select units are to remain behind and receive a device installation to test a new security measure, I am told. Please speak to Mechanist DeSoto if you wish to know specific in the Matrix name. Alright, okay. Yeah, exactly. That's what I have been thinking. And by the way, shall we try to do what I haven't done? No, actually not crafting, but modifications. The wonderful... Is it... Death sentence, alright, okay. Mods. Death explosive rounds, okay. Okay, Okay, then that's too bad. Okay. I tried, but party upgrades. Wait a second. There might be something here, right? Zap calls as a weapon now deals shock damage and a significantly increased damage. Now inflicts bleed and has slightly increased damage. Okay, I want to have that. And immunity plasma side effects or increase the effect of her armor. Okay. Okay. And I reckon, since now that ain't gonna be working, I'm just reckoning that we need to insert one. To traverse, although I don't see why we were able to extract it in the first place.
Hackles raised. There's an ambush coming. Oh, I love a good ambush.
But that's exactly what I thought too, ladies. That spirit shut. I thought that I could. Looked like there might be some other mechanicals coming out of there. I do not know. Okay, this hub powers local automechanical base with the proper code deployment can be fully disabled. You use the code to disable all of the... Okay, good. That's good, right? So that's what has been said with the with a ambush coming in. Yeah, we probably will be ambushed here by humans, but at least I think we did something against a being attacked from behind by auto mechanicals. That's cool. Be no fool.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Don't go no further. This next shot will miss. What are you doing down there? giving up.
You're just not good, Commander.
Okay, I did not... Okay, let's use the drama kit. Come on, boy.
Weapon prime.
I see what we can do. Before we do that, I even am thinking something, you guys. Since we... If I can go back, since we have seen the... I know, this is going to be costing us a couple of minutes, but we have seen the medical station. I am thinking about going there and heal up for a sec. If that is still possible. I think that is probably worth our time and our attention. If I find it again, where could it be? Oh boy. Don't you worry, I ain't gonna go back all the way, so to say. I just thought it was around the corner. I so thought... Ah, okay, yes. Go. Hopefully that's not gonna kick us in the butt later. See, that was quick. That's what I've been talking about. Just a minute or two, and it makes us feel better. And the snipers we have, I think, taken down goodly. The loss of the drama kit was actually bad. If I would have saved, or if I would have been sure that we would have a autosave quick, I wouldn't have used it. But it is what it is. It has happened, and now we are gonna be actually doing something like that, since we can slow down time, and that is cool. I don't care. Oh boy, I thought that I was in the clear, that this was the time dilation. Yes, I don't know why I thought that was the right thing to do. I have no explanation for that, apart from stupidity. Okay guys, give me a little sec. I'm gonna actually go back and heal up. Alright. Now, you can witness that Sidekick ain't gonna be doing the same mistake again, right now. Why did I switch the weapon, right? I can't explain. There we want to go. Now. Please, ladies, don't die. Okay, I know I have a fuse box in our rucksack, so to say, in our inventory. I'm a bit concerned that exciting... Oh boy, you scared me. That exciting music is... Maybe if I would have opened that door, the Autobots, Automechs would have attacked? Is that the reason? Can't explain right now. Is there any... No. Okay, cool. Now we are gonna do it the way we are supposed to do. We can put both of them in inventory, right? Let's quickly do that. Hello. It would have been funny if that ventilator now would have gone offline. That would have been funny, right? That stopped. That's cool. Oh, that cool. And did she say to stupefy? It's funny. Sorry, I am a sucker for that, but that looks so amazing how the energy is going through there. Very, very cool looking. And I saw enemies, right? Didn't I?
Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
We care at all about the delegates' lives. We should push on. The freeze is on
Yes.
the third floor. I don't
Yes.
have the elevator as a means up there, but seems we have little choice.
Yes. But first of all, lady, we will loot. I'm not sure why there were suddenly two. But don't get me wrong. Okay, because these doors, they came out of these doors, okay. And I just am taking a very, very wild guess that there would have been some other mechanicals coming up here too. I guess. I'm just taking one wild, amazing guess. Oh, hello. I obviously could heal here. That ain't necessary. But maybe on the way back, you know? Okay, broadcast records. Okay, video intercom systems enabled for the Sovereign's annual address. Broadcasting throughout station and system is complete. Intercom systems enabled to commence decommission procedures. Broadcasting throughout the station is complete. Enabled, yada yada yada. Reason undisclosed. Broadcasting. Okay, the summary. The Sovereign announcement announces the creation of the Vox Initiative and how it will serve the people well for centuries to come. The Sovereign thanks the Order of the Ascendant for their steadfast and thorough research, promising great scientific advancements in the years to come. Finally, the Sovereign announces the birth of his first child, Henry. The Sovereign trusts everyone will embrace the son as their beloved leader when the time is right. Important. Before the address is broadcast to Arcadian subjects, all footage must be edited and submitted in the office of the consul for approval. The designated editor has specifically been advised to elaborate upon the Sovereign's language regarding his own son. Affectionate words inspired affection in kind. Reflection on progress. As the decommissioning process winds down here at Greater Tranquility Substation, I can't help but look about and reminiscence on all what was done here. We've made significant technological strides here, as you'd been so generous to point out in your many visits. My hope is that our research will prove abundantly fruitful as the work program is initiated. With this final sign-off and a toast to the matriarch, allow me to say that delivering your good word, my dear Sovereign, to the people of Arcadia has been the greatest honor of my life. Okay, return to route. Anything else? No. Okay, thank you for all that background. Let's go up and...
in good faith to offer a merger and an alliance, and yet our parties will still be at each other's throats by the end of this. Is this really what you want?
It'd be foolish to even consider an alliance when you so clearly wish to bend Arcadia to Auntie's will. Should the fighting intensify, and it shall, it will be due to your pride. Presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people. Until you acknowledge this, I fear we will never reach an accord.
Foresight pales in comparison to action. We acquired Fairfield from the Protectorate. You recall? This was a decisive victory over a strategic location which promises high returns.
So you think your people should rule? Shall I remind you that you failed to gain ground or even take the Vox relay yourself? Arcadian matters.
Where's their security detail? It's like they're asking to be killed. Amateurs.
To serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot. Welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly. The poor man was clearly overwhelmed if he couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis it helped create. Indeed, my projections may be accurate. You are more interested in what you can steal.
Dear Vicar, you are not yourself. Perhaps Auntie and your bishop should continue these talks. We'd be happy hosts. We do enjoy dazzling guests with a tour of our stolen artifacts.
There is only a 14% chance that you are jesting. No. If anyone in Arcadia is fit to host such discussions, it is presiding Bishop Bassar. Anyone else would be an insult.
If you say so, I ain't gonna intervene.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander. History repeats itself, doesn't it? You show up attempting to disrupt my plans, only for me to submit you to an untimely end, though I'd no wish to. I only did what was necessary back on Horizon Point, and I am fully prepared to do so again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late.
Albeit, tell me what the peace talks have to do with the rifts. Okay, not so fast, friend. I'm here to stop you and restore justice to Arcadia. Yeah.
Spare me that sanctimonious drivel. You'll never be Commander Zane, don't even try.
Zane's a hack. They'll be making serious in my honor when this is over. How about this? If you kill the delegates, you're not walking out here alive. Okay, yeah.
Better. I almost find you believable. It's in your best interest, Commander, to hear me out. I am doing everything with what little power I have to stop the rifts from destroying the galaxy. I am so close. With the right data and the prototype rift modulator hidden away in a Protectorate lab on Praetor, the Order could finally figure out how to control the rifts. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's choice must never have access to that technology.
So, well, the options. I'm here for revenge. I don't care about the technology or any other excuses you have. So you're doing just because you have a grudge against Auntie's choice? Great. So what was Horizon Point? A test run? Okay. So you do it because you have a grudge.
Anyone with even half-functioning gray matter knows that you cannot trust a corporation with the kind of power that comes with controlling rifts. The Order should know better. It's as if they've forgotten how we got to this point. It was the Seers who came to me back then. They showed me their data, proving that the Protectorate's rift experiments would lead to our galaxy's destruction. I didn't want to believe them. But as more and more of their predictions came to pass, I knew I had to act. I had to destroy Horizon Point and its research to prevent annihilation.
I don't care about the past. My concern is the delegates here and now. Even if that's true, you didn't have to betray and murder us in the process. Let's start with that.
You were an unwelcome variable. Prior knowledge could have changed your actions, and the Seers had predicted that you and your team would perish in the process regardless. I tried to put it out of mind when you and I first spoke. I had to focus. But all I could think of was the cost I was being asked to pay to ensure the mission's success. And I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start. I must finish what I started.
So, I don't care about the past, but okay, that we had. Now you are done. You have done enough. You are why the colony is at war and the giant rift is in front of us. If our presence put your mission at risk, you could have turned us away. So Usia ordered you to kill us, and you obeyed like a good child, can it? Okay. Now you've done enough. You are why the colony is at war. Okay, yeah.
And yet it's nothing compared to the utter and complete destruction that would have come to pass. No, I did the right thing at Horizon Point, despite the cost. I had to sit with too many unanswered questions after the mission. It eventually forced me to find a way to fix the rifts. If only to stop the thoughts that plagued me. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts. And only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are, how they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won, when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
As a member of the Order for a few decades, I might have something to say about all that. Backing up just a moment, I'm intrigued by your layperson's grasp of Order teachings. Oh, and also your unsophisticated, though exceedingly confident attempts at reasoning.
And just who in the void are you supposed to be? Some attention-starved initiate tricked into following the commander here?
You still don't know who she is? Tell her, Marisol. She thought your lackey... ring a bell? Okay, first...
Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. I once held the role of head intercessor.
Oh, Law, you're... the end point? Just stay back. You won't stop me from doing what I must.
You believe you understand the Order, do you? Being enlisted as an outside agent is nothing compared to a lifetime devoted to contemplation and calculation. I'd suggest you have a superficial understanding at best, and thus ought to seriously reconsider your present course of action.
Your so-called experts were the ones who set me on this path to begin with. It doesn't matter. Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the Order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must end. 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse.
Okay, I think, by the way, that the speech option might already be best. There's another way to help the Order, you just haven't considered it yet. It seems you are more concerned with the Order staying pure than anything else. You made a good point. These peace talks are a farce and will only lead us into ruin. My crew and I are the ones who suffered at the Horizon Point, so your tears for someone. Save your tears for someone. Okay, first option now.
Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the Order from itself.
Okay, the delegates are ruining their own chance at peace. Let's let it run its course. The Order will only rely on Auntie's choices for as long as it's necessary, then they'll discard them. The Order is stronger than you give them credit for. A temporary alliance won't corrupt them. Well, dazzling the Order with your sample just could boost more. Okay. First option.
Negotiations are shaky, it's true. But if either side is desperate enough, they'll make an appeal too good to turn down. The deaths of their envoys would sour that. If I can do anything to put doubt in either faction's mind, I'll do it. You were an Earth Directorate agent once, you understand the need to be thorough. But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me. I don't belong here. And the Earth Directorate's nothing more than a memory. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander, then all that's left is your bullet.
Not true. Your friend Savannah believes in you. She says that you deserve a second chance.
Savannah. I was never a good friend to her. even when she was all I had. Sometimes I thought her a fool for putting such faith in me. But if she still does, maybe. No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you, to your crew. You can't possibly wish for me to live.
I believe you can redeem yourself, make things right again.
Do you actually? I want nothing more than that, but I just didn't understand there was another path I could take. Not until this moment. I see now that my judgment has been compromised. So we will do this your way. No harm will come to the delegates, and I will stand down. But there's more you should know. I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Directorate satellite I brought down. It's here, with me, and it contains the rift data gathered from every system they monitor. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be saved.
Okay, you don't have to stand down. We can work together.
That's kind. But there's a reason I only ever worked alone, Commander. I'm at my limit. I know you can save us. And this cartridge will at least give you a head start. There's also a high-priority message from the Chief of Ops on there. I was unable to decrypt it, but you certainly have the means to do so on your ship. It may be 3 years old, but hopefully the information it contains is still relevant. Here, it's yours. May the numbers guide you, Commander. Wait, what in the void is that?
A rift, right?
Even more magnificent. But unless we're planning on merging with perfection, we should probably run. Fast.
Yes, but you guys, we are gonna be running fastly in the next episode. I wonder where the Vries, by the way, went. For now, you know it. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a little sincere thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frost. Bye.